This game blew the world by storm overnight, and I want to talk about it. There was no slow build-up or initial hype. They just released a trailer with their fingers crossed, and they just hoped for the best. The term Souls-like gets tossed around a lot, but as an avid fan of Souls-like games or From Software games, I can say that this game looks promising. And if it actually comes out good, I'll add it to my Souls wall right here. You know, you got Bloodborne, Dark Souls, Sekiro. I want to put Neo here. I beat the game, even though it's not a FromSoft game. It's still a Souls-like game. I'm gonna put that there, and hopefully, if Black Myth Wukong is good, I'll put it like right there or something. I don't know. If this is anything like the Journey to the West tale, then we know it will be epic. This dope monkey god taking on all of heaven in an Ashura meets Dark Souls fashion. Did you see the giant bosses? God, they're bigger than the Shadow of Colossus bosses. Okay. There was this one scene I really loved. The Dynasty Warrior scene where he's fighting in heaven and fighting a bunch of people at the same time with his giant monkey staff. Yo, it was so dope. Oh my god. I can't wait. They never showed Wukong fighting the giant bosses, but odds are it will take one of two routes, Ashura or Colossus. I would love to climb the giants and go for their weaknesses, but at the same time, I would love to go toe-to-toe with them as well. There better not be like a cutscene instead of like an actual fight. Those are really cool too, like you know, in the trailer they showed like the cool cutscenes and whatnot, but I do want to go toe-to-toe with them, just saying. Since this game is developed by some Tencent game developers, I don't see how they even made this game. If you guys didn't know, Tencent is a Chinese-based company that make mobile games, or you could say they dip their toes in a bunch of different game development companies, like Riot. This company is called Game Science. They're an indie game studio that's kind of just starting out, and the creator of the game basically made the trailer just so he can get more people on board, so they can, you know, make the game a lot more polished. It looks really good right now, but I don't know how far they are in development. Maybe some of that was just made for now. Some of the things are a little spotty. You don't really notice unless someone points it out, but that's all right. I'm okay with that. And it's good that they are gonna go, you know, do their own thing right now and hire more people to get this game up and running and, you know, to have it, you know, better. You know, I'd rather a game take a lot longer in development time than, you know, rush it out and it'd be a terrible product. I'm okay with waiting. And with games like this, I never get my hopes too high or too low. Like, I'll try to keep my eye on it every now and then. The developers of the game did say that they weren't going to give a lot of updates and stuff like that. They were just gonna, you know, it's kind of like what they did now. They just, boom, released a trailer. So one day, probably the next year or two, they're probably gonna release another trailer showcasing what they've been working on, or like a release date trailer kind of thing. But yeah, are you guys just as excited as I am? Like, were you guys as hyped as I was when you seen the trailer? Like, even now, like, I still got goosebumps, like, thinking about the trailer and whatnot, because the game is that cool. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. Like, subscribe, and peace. And I reply to every single comment, so if you want to leave a comment down below, I'll reply. Alright, bye.